Yeah.
I thought you said a rat with a pillow, and I was like, I don't have any rats. What's going on there?
You can do
Thank
that
you so
Sunday.
much, Dave. Well, right now we're going to talk to Dr. Ellen Rame because she's helping us with all of our back questions. Dr. Ellen Rame, how are you?
Great.
Okay, so today we're talking a little bit about, we have a viewer question, and he's a gentleman that has had some back surgeries, and now he's kind of wondering what's going to happen after that. So here's the question. Okay. After lifelong back pain and multiple surgeries on both my spine and a hip replacement, is it time to give up running and other outdoor activities? And how do I continue to get exercise? Dick, thank you so very much for submitting that question. And I think a lot of people have that same question, Dr. Ellen. It doesn't matter what age you are. If you've had a surgery, it's very traumatic.
Yeah, I mean, you know, things are not in their natural state anymore. You know, you may have hardware, you may have had, you know, depending on what type of surgery, where you've had it, how extensive the surgery was, what was your state of health and your exercise, you know, physical activity level before the surgery, as you know, to what you can get back to. In general, when you've had low back surgery and perhaps hip surgery, I would consider recommending to my patients low impact exercises. So not necessarily running. More things like swimming can be a great way to get exercise. Maybe a stationary bike. Also, even walking. You know, I'm not saying no, never running.
Right.
You know, all I'm saying is that when you know, once you've had a back surgery, you know, that impact of running, especially if you're going to be trying to do things like marathons or you know, that may not be the best idea for you anymore.
Yeah, and one of the first things that you said was kind of where you were physically before the surgery took place. So that's why it's always important to keep yourself in tip-top shape if you can, because it helps with that recovery process.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And, you know, what we recommend here a lot too is, you know, you have to take each case on an individual basis, you know. And so patients that really want to get back into exercising after they've had surgery, and I always recommend exercise to everyone.
That's for
you know, we usually send people to physical therapy and say, you know, please teach this patient an exercise regimen that's good given their body habitus and their specific surgery. And so, you know, whenever we're talking, it's not just, you know, exercise is great for cardiovascular health, but if you're trying to lose weight, and that's one of the reasons that you're exercising, always remember it's a balance. How many calories are you taking in and how many calories are you burning up, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So it's not all just exercise. It's diet modification as well for those of you out there who are trying to lose weight.
And over at the Southeastern Spine Institute, you all offer a plethora of options. You don't have to have surgeries to make sure that you're feeling a little bit better. You might offer some sort of injection, maybe just like you said, just going and getting a little bit more exercise with a therapist.
Yes, absolutely. You know what, we always try to start with conservative treatments first. You know, will physical therapy help you? Can just some over-the-counter medications or some non-narcotic medications help you? And then we can move to more interventional things, maybe some injections and whatnot, but always try to do the most conservative thing first for our patients to help them get back to their day-to-day activities.
Well, she's Dr. Ellen Rame. If you have any questions, we really appreciate your viewer questions that you submit. Just go to abcnews4.com, click on the Low Country Live tab. All the information that you need is right there. Dr. Ellen, thank you so very much for being here. You can also give her a call, 866-SPINE-50. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right, and right after the break, we'll have all the details on the cutting-edge heart surgeon now being performed right here in the Low Country. Stay tuned.